Welcome back to Stationeers. It's day 215 on Venus. And the cooling here is pretty much done. I don't need this to make older. Maybe I'll condense the pollutant a little bit more, but it doesn't really matter. So as long as the capacity holds, that's fine. And there's not... Oh, there actually isn't any liquid at all in the liquid storage yet. Right now. Because there just isn't that much. That's okay. Now, you can stay turned off most of the time. So I should probably add some system to just turn this off. I also want to make sure that I have something that allows me to reset the system or pause it, because turning this off didn't really work. And I do need to add safety so that this doesn't explode. The pressure in the furnace must not get too high. Which should be easy, in the logic at least. So, but first I think I should continue preparing the sails here. Now it shouldn't be too hard to add a storage for fuel here somewhere. Yeah, but I don't want to leave it just passive. And I do want to use the portable tank to carry. The oxygen was less of a problem at first, originally. So maybe I should start with that. Okay. So the evaporation chamber did work, kind of. But I don't think it's really sustainable in the long run. Because I do have some options how to automate this. I could use digital valves. The problem is that the liquid pumps are just so efficient, really. One of those just takes everything inside. And I'm not sure how much water I'd have to have in there not to do that anymore. Probably a lot. Oh. So, yes, it did work. And no, it's not really feasible to use that. I might revisit it later, but for now let's just get rid of all of it. I wonder how well the others in the chain would work too. So it seems like they can keep up fairly easily. It's probably again that the last stage is trickier. There. Well, everything should be back to normal. Hope I didn't lose anything. Yeah, seems to be working fine. Of course, now it's again a bit faster because everything is a bit hotter. And the outside AC can't keep up, of course. But it's not a huge difference. I don't think it's going to be a problem. From here. I'd like to have a valve here. That would make things a bit easier. Unfortunately, we can't fit a valve like that. Makes everything a bit tricky. So you can't connect it directly to machines. It needs to be connected to pipe networks on both sides. I also will need the portable tank somewhere else. This is not a good place for the tank. Oh. Not worth dealing with right now, I think. I don't have any other portable connector, I think, but I want one. Where's my iron? There. Oh no, the portable connector is in the hydraulic pipe on the right. I think I can afford to make both. I'm still not sure how I'm going to do this in the water room. Extracting the fuel is going to be a bit trickier because there just isn't much room. There's probably somewhere I can fit it in here. That's going to make the piping really, really bad. As if it weren't bad enough already. Now for the oxygen. Well, I could also extract it from here. That would make things a bit easier at least. Problem is I kept a bit of a mess here, right? Yeah. I don't think it's going to fit in here. It would fit like this, but then it would be difficult to get the tank itself inside. I should have made this room bigger, right? But I'm not going to rebuild it now. Oh, I haven't finished the walls and the ceiling either. This would not be a good place. This is full, yeah. No, that's not ideal at all. Unless I can't do anything here because it would just connect the pipes together. There's the liquid. Like, would be fine if I could mirror the connector, but that's not possible, unfortunately. Yeah, you're opening. Good. How are we on volatiles? Okay, the lower limit. Oh, what do I do? I could just give up. If I leave you here. Let's get rid of you. You're not useful at all at this point. Yeah, it's not going to be ideal, but I think I should be able to pass through here. about this outside coolant pipe? It doesn't really bother me, does it? We just need to have a pump and some valves here. I do want to move it anyway, I think. Okay. Do I want to use a turbo pump? Main benefit would be that I could very easily turn everything around. Gold, copper, and electrum. Yeah. I need to get more silver. Electrum is running low. Empty, finally. Right. Overall, the easiest way to empty out these is probably with an active vent. Its portable connectors are not great. There. Should be everything here. Still cooling. Let's replace the grating. This is also not ideal. And I want to be able to take both oxygen and fuel. So can I do that? That would be nice. And what I want is a turbo pump that can be easily connected to power, of course. So, both of these need to be behind a valve. Right, so this goes here. Doesn't really fit very nicely though. Right. Is it going to turn this part the wrong color? Just fix it. There. Now I need to connect the other part here. I moved the passive vent on the outside. That would make a lot of things a lot nicer. I wouldn't need this here. And both of these are connected there, right? Even this heat exchanger is just going outside. And it's connected to... Wait, where are you connected? Right, here. So if I had a passive vent here, I could turn all of this down. And then I could connect you through the back, which would be a lot nicer. I can't get you through here, can I? We go through here, but then there's this pipe. Yeah, that's still the same problem. So the furnace heat valve. I think I really just want to move that. It's going to make so many things so much easier. And you wouldn't have a better way to go. But I could just have two. Right? That's going to be a bit more difficult to get out of here. And if I had a little bit more room, I could use the wall. That would have been nice too. I think this is just connected directly outside, yes. Fortunately, I can't fit you here. Yeah. It's all a bit tight in here. Okay, so let's see. Let's say I do something like that. I'm going to need the valve and the heat exchanger still. Those need to fit somehow.
Hunger caution.
Be really easy, right? This is enough. Now I could just have it here, and you could be connected right there. The valve doesn't care about direction, so I can always connect it easily here. Right. So that would work. But let's take care of that in the next episode, because this day is over. Bye.